Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. This video I'm going to be planning for the week of July 4th through the 10th in my dashboard planner, which I use for social media. And the theme I'm going to go with is brought to us by the Happy Planning Tips and Tricks group. It's the group, the big group on Facebook that I'm one of the admins of, and I administer the challenge actually. And so the two theme options that we came up with in our challenge for this week is Americana and Nautical, and I knew right away I wanted to do, I didn't even suggest Nautical, somebody else did, and I was super glad because I knew right away what I wanted to do for Nautical for that challenge. So when I did my move-in, my July Transformer setup and move-in video, I put a whole bunch of brand new covers on that I had laminated, and I will link that video in the cards up above in case you missed it. But these are some of the pieces of scrapbook paper, all double-sided, that were left over from the making of those covers, and they are just too gorgeous for me to get rid of. So there's lots of seashells and there's lots of boats on water. This says I need to see soon. There's this one with the bird, and on the back side there's like this little lighthouse and stuff. So I think I'm gonna save these. They're all from the same scrapbook paper piece and they kind of go together. I'm not gonna get into those. What I think I'm gonna do, and I don't know that I'm gonna use these seashells really either, unless maybe I wanna use just a couple as accent pieces. What I think I want to do, see how there's like this, so part of this got cut off, but that's okay. I can trim it up so it doesn't look off balance. What I think, there's a box, there's basically 3 boxes here on this sheet. So I'm going to grab my little paper trimmer and trim these out, and we're going to try to use these. So I'm just going to speed this up while I trim these out and even them up as needed. And then this piece, I want to kind of capture this bird somehow maybe. And I really love this lighthouse with the bird back here. So we'll hang on to that. So what I was thinking was I could maybe use this as one of my boxes. I could even cover up one of those and use this as a box down here maybe. So if I use these, I kind of want space between the blue. So I could use this one to cover up basically this box up here. And then I could use this as one of my to-do boxes. So I could actually turn this just a little. And then I could put this one down here. Although, since this one's the one with the quote, I kind of want I don't want the quote to be way down here hidden in the corner. I kind of want it to be more centrally located so you see it more easily. So I could bring this guy up here to put the quote more toward the center of the page. And then I can keep this to-do box, use this kind of as my second to-do box. Since this is just a repeating pattern around the edge, I don't care if I lose a little bit of it, so I would layer it underneath. And then I could put this one down here. Just kind of sprinkling things around, cover up what I don't want to see. The other things that I pulled, so these are the Simply Gilded washi tapes. Not Simply Gilded. These are the Planners Anonymous washi tapes that came in the Sail and Sea kit from a couple summers ago. And I absolutely adore them. Look at that, the little fun little boats with a little bit of gold foil on the waves. So there's no red in here, there's a little bit of brown, but so I could definitely work in this washi tape. It's a little bit too wide for down here, but I mean I was almost thinking I could do that thing where I stack it down the center, but I'm not really needing it. I'm covering up enough of this page, I think. By the time I get my 3 habit trackers on here, this is gonna actually be pretty full. I think I want to slide this box this way just a little to help cover up that noted. The other thing I could do would be to turn this guy this way and place it. See how I'm just barely getting that noted covered? So that would work as well. If I kind of do that. So I'm just playing with the placement of these to cover up all the stuff I need to cover up. I could put that one straight and these two a little bit crooked in opposite directions. And I don't care if this one comes over and gets hit by the punches, that's okay. And since this is all just kind of plain down here, I could bring it down further. And then I just need to fit my 3 habit trackers on here somewhere. So I don't actually know that I really need this particular washi tape. The other thing I have pulled is a bunch of the new Girl Boss Anna stuff. So these are all washi over the washi style inks. So these 2 different sizes of blues from the Nautical collection. This one is from I believe it was the Moonchild collection, and then these 2 are the brand new I want to say Sea Goddess collection. And there are more colors in these sets. I just pulled the different shades of blue to try to help me match with these. So I think I like basically this layout. So let's go ahead and grab my tape runner and go ahead and tape these on. I don't want that to say errands though. So let's go ahead. Okay, I'm going to white out this because I don't want that to show. I think I have pretty much everything else covered up. So I'm going to grab my wax paper and tape runner these on and punch as needed. And I want my wax paper because I want to go right to the very, very edges of these. Since they're going to be on my page kind of wonky, I want to make sure the edges stick down and aren't snagging things. Okay, so I know I want to slide this one underneath. All right, so let's just leave that lay. Let's start with the one I want underneath. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot on the back, so I don't mind losing the back side. Okay, so this one I had placed so that it just helped me barely cover up the word noted. Actually, I want it to cover up calls and emails, so we're going to turn it this way a little bit. And I'll put this one on. I want to cover up Get It Done because I'm going to use this as my second box. And then this one, what I think I'll do is I'll stick it on first. I think I'm going to go ahead and punch it too because I don't want to cover up the basket. And I don't think I want it all the way underneath. So we'll just go ahead and put this one on about there. Oh, and my tape runner ran out. Much better. All right, I'm just gonna grab my Crop-A-Dile single hole punch to go ahead and punch these little bits of holes that I covered up. And I do have this linked in the description box. You can get them at Michael's, you can get them off of Amazon, you can get them from the We Are Memory Keepers website. All right, that looks pretty darn good so far. So next I need to, let's grab my stencil and a navy blue, almost black pen and put circles in here. So I just have my Happy Planner stencil. I'm gonna grab a really super dark tool, like the navy blue pen, and draw in my dots here. I'm gonna follow the line of the box as best I can. And actually, let's see here. First of all, I think I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for my action word because I need to know if I can come all the way up or if I need to come down once. So let's use some stickers from the Nautical collection. These super skinny ones. I think the darker blue matches a little bit better. And so what I can do is put these on. 1, 2, and then put these will help hide that white out. Cat hair, of course. And then I can put my action words right over top of these because they're on matte clear sticker paper. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this way up here on that border, since again it's a repeating pattern, and we'll just go ahead and use a couple of my own action words on there. Perfect. Okay, so now I can go ahead and draw these circles in because I know I can come all the way up. And then I do need more than 5, so I'm going to come kind of over here beside the little lamp to draw the rest of them in. So let's see, habit trackers. Let's find some nice dark blue habit trackers to put on this page. So I have my habit tracker book, and I will link in the cards up above how to make this, but basically anytime I came across a page in a sticker book that had all or mostly habit trackers, I pulled it out, and that includes Happy Planner or other sticker books as well. So there's a navy blue, but just one, and I don't like that. It's too green, it's too teal. There's a second one, but again, I need a third. So I could use some of these. These are nice and soft. The other thing I thought I could do is use these plain ones that came out of the journaling sticker book and use one of these washi tapes over top of it if it's big enough. And it is pretty much, because you can write on these. So, and this was the first, this is also from Girl Boss Anna. And I have a link in my description box because I'm a PR rep for her. I don't think I mentioned that yet. Maybe I did. Anyway, I'm going to pull 3 of these blue ones. These are 4 different colors on one strip. And so I think what I want to do is go ahead and use 3 of these and cover them up with those. And I don't think I can fit 3 there, so we'll put them down here. So let's go ahead and use these. So if I do, let's tuck this first one up close into the corner. And grab, there's a purple, a teal, and then a light and a dark blue. And I think the light and the dark blue will work fine for this. So if I just lay this right over top, see how you can see the functional part of it through, but you can also write on that because it's like washi tape. And she does have pens now in her shop that work with these washi overlay tapes. There we go. So now I can just write right on here with, I'm going to go ahead and grab my micro perm and write in the 3. There we go. Perfect. Habit trackers on, and they match my spread. Perfect. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this side, other than a couple little stickers, kitties I can put on there. So let's focus on this side. So I pulled my dots that I made myself using Canva. It's super easy. I'll link. I don't think I have a video where I make these exact ones, but I do have a video where I use Canva. I will find one of those and link it in the cards up above. But Canva's super easy. And I just picked a bunch of different colors. I'm actually liking kind of this indigo grayish blue one, but what I did was I spaced my dots so that they lined up over here with these, and I was thinking I would use this dark blue over here as my, either this one or this one. I think I can fit my stats in these. So which one do I want to use? This one might be a little too dark for me to write on with a black pen. I'm not sure it'll show. So maybe one of these with the little bit of a, these are actually called, this set is actually called Nautical even. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to speed this up while I think I'll mix these two. Since these are all mixed shades of blue, I'm going to mix these two. I'll put every other one, I'll use one of these up here for my stat boxes, and then I'm also going to go ahead and just pick a blue after I get these on that I feel like matches the best with both sides of the page, and we'll go from there. Perfect. Oh my gosh, those 2 pages go so well together so far. So far, so good. Okay, I had 2 of the wider ones of these that I had pulled to use up there for YouTube videos, but I didn't like the way it looked. So we'll see. We'll see if I need them anyway. Okay, the last thing I want to do then is bring a little of this artwork over to this side. So I think I want to go ahead and put the lighthouse here in the corner, somehow maybe with the bird. So what I'm going to do is rip the lighthouse out as close as I can. I don't need the rest of this, and that's just plain blue. So let's rip the lighthouse out. And it does make a difference if you tear up or tear down. I'm tearing up so that the white edge of the page that I'm exposing is on the piece I'm keeping, and that way I personally feel like that helps it blend onto the page a little bit better. So, and then I just want to stick it right in the corner here, and that still leaves me enough room to write. So let's see, I'm gonna grab my paper trimmer so I can get nice straight cuts. And I'm just gonna cut as close to, I wanna cut in between the bird and the lighthouse so that I can use both halves. There we go. And that can go right in the corner there. I like it. All right, tape runner. I'm just using my page for the excess tape runner, but right in the spot where this is gonna stick, so that any tape runner that ends up on my page is in the right spot, you know what I mean? Ah! On my fingers, of course. Okay, so let's just tuck this right into the corner. Excellent. Okay, and then backside, that's garbage. Here we go. I have a big bird here, and these 2 little birds. So I don't know, should I try to get those guys? I kind of want to. I could rip them out. Let's rip them out. Because otherwise it's going to look funny if I cut them straight, you know. But I want them. So this guy with his straight edge though, I could put right here. No, I want to rip that. I'm going to keep ripping. And since it's such a tiny little edge, I just have a pair of needle nose pliers to help me grab it right at the edge. So I'm going to speed this up while I go ahead and rip these 3 birds out and just kind of stick them up here and trim them as needed. And I think I better go ahead and grab my wax paper. Oh. I know that was a tiny little touch, and it's hard to see because the light levels outside keep changing, but I think that was a nice touch. So I think it's pretty much done. About the only other thing would be coffee cups or planner kitties or something. So I have my planning and seasonal album here. This is just a Simply Gilded large photo album, and while I had the video recording paused, Jazzy came by and got cat hair on everything. So anyway, I'm gonna look for, here we go, a nice blue coffee cup, something in a nice gray blue that fits. So like this either of these kind of stormy gray blue colors will work. So put one of those there, just because I like that is the work for the week, and I feel like coffee helps you get the work done, you know? So, and then anything else to put? I looked for a quote, so I paused it and I used the sticker search and whatnot because I wanted maybe something for here, maybe something for here. And there were some places where it says vitamin C, but nothing that would really fit well in the space I have available. So, and I'm not sure I want to go ahead and put kitty cats on here because A, kitty cats are more for my catch-all spreads, and B, I don't know that it really feels like it fits with the vibe. So I think I'm gonna skip it actually. About the only other thing I could do would be put another coffee cup there, but I don't think I need it. So we're just gonna leave this one this month. We're just gonna leave it the way it is. Let's put it on the discs. So, oh, I got to show you how I'm going to Frankenplan this in. So, because check out, I will link in the cards up above my challenge page video, but that's where I talk about how I Frankenplan in these 2 note pages. So this page is fine. I don't need to do anything special with it, but I like to, my planner, my social media planner, to go from the calendar to my challenge note, my challenge tracker pages to my first spread. So I need to go all the way around this page, even in between the punches, with some tape runner. Okay, and then we're going to line up around the punches, just because that I don't want there to be any resistance to turning on the discs, and so that's the most important spot to get it lined up properly. Excellent. All right, this is going to look great on my red, white, and blue discs. So there we go. There is my nautical themed spread using some scraps of pieces of scrapbook paper that I had left over from a different project. I think it turned out awesome. Lots and lots of blue. It looks great on the discs. So I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try some new and different out-of-the-box ideas in your planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.